Hook Porty coming down the lane. Put your body on the line.
He's 7 foot and 114 kilos. I'm not sure I'd be rushing to take a charge.
Oh, he's probably the second guy in the league I would least like to get hit from. Nate Jarwai, #1, for sure. Hook Porty's a big unit.
He's only 19 years of age too, the German next up. Offensive foul against Cairns. That time on Ngatai for an illegal screen. Here's Taipans coach Adam Ford. Saw a bit of everything from Cairns in their loss to Perth. Their first half was fantastic on Saturday. It fell away in a big way in the second half. And the biggest problem for them, Corey, was that they allowed 55 in the first half and 51 in the second.
Just defense. But Adam Ford has been screaming that all year. And sometimes they showed it and sometimes they didn't. And that just comes to consistency. Hence, why they're in the position that they're in. Regardless who's out there, you got to lock up on D.
Bull Qual hits the floor.
Yeah, it's a Superman.
Peatling puts the ball to the floor and goes to work. Gets himself on the foul.
Good take from Peatling. But back to your point, Corey, talking about Cairns on the defensive end. So long. You look about 6 weeks ago, we were looking at the Taipans trying to get into what Adam Ford wanted with that culture on defensive end. They had 3 or 4 guys on the bench in the jersey. Well, that's just a lack of bodies. When they're trying to play full court, speed the game up, run and jump, do all this kind of energetic stuff in the defensive end, it tires you out. To not have enough cattle to throw out there and rotate, keep fresh legs, you're going to run out of steam. We've seen that so often. They've just had a lot go against the way they're trying to play.
Peatling, another who didn't see a lot of court time on Saturday. 6 minutes. He's a big part of their championship team last year. Top 5 for Melbourne. Rebounds, blocks and steals last season. Goes 2 of 2. 19-14, a minute to play in the opening quarter. Taipans in possession. Air. Feeds Majuk Deng. Long way from the cup. Shot clock at 5. Nice take, baseline.
He's one that needs to put points on the board. He's done it his whole career.
Great take baseline. Rip left, 2 dribbles, takes the hit, and nice reverse finish. He goes to the free throw line for 3 the hard way, but
I say he does it his whole year, but we haven't seen that too often. And I think that's something that he can add to his game against certain matchups. Majuk Deng makes 1 move with the ball.
Take off the dribble, he's at the best.
It's 2 steps from the 3-point line.
So this is the extra. I didn't want to say anything before the free throw, but currently leads the NBL in free throw shooting on
Well, you thought it. So
92%.
That's your fault. You thought it.
I think a lot of things. I'm not going to be blamed for all of it. Bryce Cotton on 91%.
Oh, sorry, Bryce.
Sorry, Majuk. More to the point. It's an offensive foul against Hook Porty.
Defense, he pushed him right in the back. Cairns are hanging in there. They'd be happy with their start.
And that's Hook Porty. Bull Cole doing a really good job of fronting.
Sorry.
He's doing what he has to do, undersized. But Hook Porty, you just got to realise, look, he's doing a good job. I haven't done my work to get in front of him. Just got to let that go. Pick up your second foul. You got to come out of the game. Had a good start. Got that alley-oop. Picked up a rebound. Now you have to take a seat.
Couple of seconds differential between game and shot clock. Air.
What a pass.
Found the rolling man of the cup in Keanu Pinder.
Great pass, but better finish.
Illy from halfway. It's a 1-point game at quarter time at John Cain Arena. Monday Night Hoops in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Melbourne lead at 19-18.
Good start, though, from both teams with the Cairns Taipans. Down 1. One thing you do, you're playing John Cain Arena against Melbourne United. You've got to shoot the ball well. 47% from the field. Got 4 turnovers, so tighten that up.
Turnovers have been an issue for the Taipans all season. They are last in the competition in that stat.
More important, what Cairns have to do is play defense, holding Melbourne United to 19 points in the first quarter.
Qual gets that one to go.
And that's a special one.
And he does that in style. And one coming up. That's 3-ball number 57 and equals the record for the most threes by an Australian rookie. Have a look at this.
Oh, excuse me, Hammer. We're tied. Will he pass Hammer tonight?
See you, Hammer.
Listen, I knew there was something special about this young man ever since he hit the 8 threes on the road against Brisbane. I said then, Rookie of the Year. What you got right now to tell me, Peter Hooley, is that man the Rookie of the Year?
I'll shake your hand and say you're spot on. I think it is. I mean, he's been unreal. And again, the circumstances weren't great for the team with losing key guys, but this man stepped up. Talk about Adam Ford as an offensive foul from Dave Barlow. What a story it's been from Bull Qual. But love the look of this. He's just come in with confidence since the first opportunity. Didn't play much in the blitz. Let's go back to that. Didn't play a whole lot in the blitz. When he did get on there, showed signs of a guy that wasn't going to need long to get going. Here's the offensive foul. Dave Barlow just wasn't set, and Dave Barlow puts his chin into Bull Qual's forehead. I think Dave Barlow's upset, but he didn't get a chance to stop in the end. It was just an unfortunate timing.
Cairns almost gave it up. Ben Air under real pressure from Yudai Bubba. Just beat the 8 count. Behind the back, and then the spin from Pinder was nice. Melbourne have picked up their 3rd foul of the quarter in less than a minute.
Back to that graphic. Did you see who was at the bottom?
Me?
DJ Vasiljevic.
Oh. What'd you say, you? It's for makes, not misses.
Here's this foul.
That's a good one, John.
No, the names were phenomenal. DJ Vasiljevic,
but
John Riley.
We know what DJ Vasiljevic went through in his rookie year. Yeah. Think about what that record could have been
had he been healthy. He's in some sensational form at the moment, too.
He is. It doesn't take much for him
to get DJ.
But that is an unreal thought. I mean, 49 in how many games he played.
Taipans have scored the last 10 points in the game. Second quarters have been a huge problem for them this season. They're last in the competition. They started this one well. Luala stripped. Ben Air snatched it away from him, and there's some energy about the visitors right now.
Young man is playing with some confidence and poise.
Qual out of control.
There's that half-court defense. Ben Air just slowing it down in transition. Not to get set, but good hands here from Ben Air. Keanu Pinder not fouling. And right here, it would have been a one-on-one had he put his head down to really try and attack. Slowed it down, gave Melbourne United a chance to set up. Bubba was shuffling his feet well.
It's great hands by Ben Air, and here's why. Pinder has 2 fouls. Nice mid-range hit by McCall, but you don't want Pinder to get that 3rd foul.
Jim McCall saying that he was there. And he's asking for a coach's challenge. We have Adam Ford. We
know usually. Well, that's the whiz.
You've spoken to Fordy about this.
I have. I think he's learned very early on. I'm having a look at it here, and might have had a case. He looked like he got there on time, but he fell the wrong way. He fell to the side.
Pinder keeps the Luala off the glass.
Adam Ford doesn't want to listen to too many players when it comes to trying to challenge something.
I think he's learnt that lesson. They lead it by 7, the Taipans. It's a crossover from Air. And the pass to Pinder, and one.
Listen, that young man is a player. Out here playing with full of game. A lot of times at this time of the year, when you're on top of the ladder, it can be difficult to get up for a game like this. And that's the thing I love about this league, whether you're in first or at the bottom, not nowhere near finals, you still have to show up or you'll lose.
Nice pass, Golding for Jack White.
Good ball movement.
That's better.
But I think it says more about like the Cairns Taipans, and we started to see this over the last couple of rounds. When you don't have much to play for, another good pass, good cut from Tajir McCall.
The poise in this young man. I've just seen him in this quarter, really. The plays that he's making, I'm impressed. Great extra pass for that two-point finish. Rule in the white.
But when you're undermanned and you haven't got finals to play for, you play a lot looser, you play with some freedom. We're starting to see that a bit, and some confidence. Because I guarantee you, last week if I asked you, Adelaide going to go 2-0 this round against Perth in Perth and against Sydney in Sydney?
No, sir.
No, not a chance.
No.
But again, they're playing loose, they're playing free, they can't make finals. So let's go out there and have some fun, be a party spoiler. And they're doing that, and that's what Cairns have come out right now trying to do.
I just love the fact that a young man who has no experience in this, has he played in this league before? I don't know him, and I've been here for 5 seasons. So for him to come out, he can't think about it like it's free, I'm not making finals. He's out here trying to impress, and he's doing that so far.
14-0 run that Cairns went on. The second most against Melbourne by any team this season. That's a foul. Free throws for Bubba.
From Majuk. No, you spot on, Corey. But again, what comes with that is he's going to get plenty of minutes with Scott Machado out. So he does get that little bit more freedom of, look, I've got a great opportunity here. I get to play through mistakes. It's not like, okay, they've got nothing to play for. Young kid coming off the bench, maybe play 3 minutes a game or something. He's going to have plenty of opportunity in these last couple of games, and has been. Starting to show what he can do.
And you know what's cool about that? What's after NBL when it's done? NBL 1. He's going to come in.
Take that confidence in there.
Take that confidence in there. Speaking of young fellas doing something.
Go on, hit us.
All right. You mentioned in the first quarter, silver lining for
Bulkwall,
Keanu Penn, right? And now Ben Air throwing in that mix. Let's talk about silver lining with New Zealand Breakers. The young fellas are preparing for the draft. They'll both be first-round picks. Hugo Besson, Ousmane Diop. How about Yanni Wetzel signing with the EuroLeague club? That's how respected this league is now. You understand what I'm saying, Hooli Jack? World-renowned and respected, the eyes and ears that are on this league. And you know what it's based off of, to be honest with you? The Next Stars Initiative. It's brought international attention every game in this league, whether scouts are in the country or not. So you get to see all the talent in this league. Exposure leading to expansion. I got a question for you in a little bit. Great pass.
Alley-oop for Hook Porty.
Well, I'll be waiting, but there's some big names that you mentioned. They try attack and transition. Nothing comes of it. Before I let you finish that.
Big MVP if they didn't double team him as much as they was double teaming him last year.
Just want to make sure that was Jock and not his brother, who looks like a twin.
Look just like him.
Last season.
Look just like him.
I'm still not convinced that is Jock himself, but we'll take the word for it.
It's finished from Pinder. 2 more. Is that kind of like how you and Adam Ford look a little similar?
I've been told that a couple of times. Look, I'll take that.
The tats.
Oh, look, I'll take that. But again, I got the fade for tonight. Adam, he didn't, Coach Ford, so I might have to let him know.
Keanu Pinder has 10 points, double figures again. Golding open.
That is, if you listen to Adam Ford in the timeout, he said, look, we're going to lift on the defensive end, but do not leave Chris Golding. They did exactly the opposite. Left him wide open.
McCall. They sat off. Shooting stats will back that up. Pinder on board.
Get out of here.
Porty says no way. And then at the other end, unfortunately, cannon straight into McCall, and that'll be an offensive foul.
Well, good take from McCall. We don't often like to see just jumping in front of the big fella, but good rebound, and nope.
Get that out of here.
You might have to check that. There might be a puncher. And that's McCall. It's a veteran play. Don't like to see it if the bigs aren't looking, running the lane, but smart play. That's 3 fouls on Hook Porty. He knew he was going to run straight over.
3 on Hook Porty, 3 on Luala Chul in the first half.
It's going to hurt, but I think Nate Jawai is saying, Nate Jawai right now is saying, that's happened to me that many times. He probably feels for him.
So we tick up to 5.5 minutes before halftime.
If I'm Jawai, that's what I'm saying right there. Give me the ball.
backs in. Porty did well not to give away his fourth. Golding just starting to get himself going. Got to the elbow. There's two more.
Really good patient take, Chris Golding. Just take what the defense gives them. He's going to blow up that screen. Get to a sweet spot, rise up, knock it down. Have Cairns got the answers.
3 of 5 for him. Jarek turns the corner, fires away. Illy quickly gets things moving. Golding waited for Jarek to get up in the air and then splash. Regardless of the situation, even a game like tonight, that everyone's always coming for you.
Oh, no doubt. And I'll tell you what, a lot of it is because of that man, Chris Golding. Wherever he goes, they get stuck into him, but he seems to rise with that and thrive off that.
Melbourne have scored the last 8. A sluggish start to this second quarter. They turn things around. Yudai, not the first time, and then couldn't reel it back in. Bubba, got it.
Starting to push the tempo, defense leading the offense.
Yudai Bubba has 4 now.
I'm surprised Keanu Pinder getting back to the scorer's bench. He's got 10 points, 5 rebounds. Probably wouldn't have taken him out.
Managed to not draw another foul. Had 2 early in that first quarter. Loose ball falls to Majuk Deng. Qual loves that corner ball. Not that time though. Melbourne pushing transition. Here's Golding. Fouls.
I tell you what, Shea Ely knew that is exactly what was going to happen as he brought the ball up. We'll give a lot of credit. I think it was Yudai Bubba who cut ahead of him. This is that one before.
We had Bubba on for the lob, didn't he?
Well, he did. This that play before. Just pushed the ball. Yudai Bubba, short corner jump shot, but that last play. So see here, Shea Ely knew Yudai Bubba was going to bring that defense, attract both Jerich and Bull Qual, and Chris Golding also knew they were going to go. It's there from the panel so that you don't have to go through every single player in the competition who's suited up to try and get your votes done. So it's going to be tough. I mean, Delhi's been awesome as well. He doesn't get enough praise because he doesn't lead the league in steals, doesn't do a lot. But again, players and coaches know his worth. He starts the charge. Shea Ely again. Xavier Cook's going to get a lot of votes. He's led that charge for the Sydney Kings. And then Jack Jumpers is one of the best teams in the competition on the defensive end as well.
Regatta behind the back. Gets it back out for Bubba. Golding off the floor right now. Lawala Chul. They swarmed him. It's out of play. It'll be a Melbourne ball. Shot clock at 5.
I'll throw one back at you, Corey. My turn. But when's the last time you can think of a season that we haven't had a single runaway, sure thing winner of any award? I mean, the closest I think it's maybe Bull Qual as Rookie of the Year, but even still, Luke Travers has been good. Let's not take away from Luke Travers. For sure. Usman Jeng is eligible as well. So there's no real absolute runaway sure thing in any award, which just proves to how incredible this season has been.
Well, there is an absolute clear-cut runaway pick. That's Bull Qual. Let's be clear.
That's the closest one.
But this is tight. I get your point. That's what you're really getting to, and you're absolutely right. And that just goes to the level of players and coaches and teams and guys coming off the bench playing defense. Like it's been beautiful. It really has been.
Wow, Chul took it upstairs.
That's just a great problem to have.
Majuk Deng. This pass chopped off by White. Melbourne with the numbers ahead. Look out, Lawala Chul.
Well, they outrun. Anytime he turned the ball over, it's a good business decision from Mirko Jerich. Just let that go.
Melbourne lead by 9. The symmetry between the second and third quarter is there. Cairns come out hot. And Melbourne start to get control. Air. Got his man up in the air. It's tipped back out by Pinder, but to the advantage of Agata. Little Euro inside. 62-51 at John Cain Arena.
I also love right now we're seeing he's actually sitting down, he's talking to Yudai one-on-one after he ripped him. Just talking him through exactly why he was unhappy. Help him.
Let's have a look here.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he's saying you've got to shoot that ball.
No, he was. We've had our audio crew go back and have a listen. And it may have looked a lot worse than what it actually was. Adam Ford was basically saying to Yudai, shoot the ball for me.
And see, there you go. That's exactly how it looks, because that's a shot he has to shoot. I mean, we talk about a guy who needs to shoot the ball. He's 3 of 6. He's 2 of 3 from 3. That is as good as look as you might get against Melbourne United's defence, and that's where that frustration's coming from. So instead of that, you put the ball on the floor and turn it over. That is really going to make you frustrated. And yes, he was unhappy, and we've seen that from him, but you hear him going back there to talk to him and just probably give him that encouragement and say, look, I'm frustrated because I know you can knock that down. Furthermore, I know I need you to shoot that ball.
Qual for 3. He misses and Bubba off to the races. Look at him cut through. That's off his knee and it'll be a Cairns ball. Melbourne with 19 wins this season. A chance to finish on top of the table for a second year in a row. The last time that was done was the almighty New Zealand Breakers teams of 2011, 12 and 13.
A few years there with New Zealand and Perth. Battles.
Dean Vickerman, an assistant for the Breakers during that era. Now the head coach of Melbourne United. She's starting to get a little sloppy for the Taipans.
Defense has tightened up in that half court.
Delhi for 3.
Those are the plays we talk about. Yeah, it was open, but Delhi catches it. Semi-transition. Rises up and knocks it down. 15 points.
Qual.
Have a look at that.
Dellavedova got a piece of it. Now he wants to show at the other end how it's done.
Hello, Gloria.
Off the front of the eye. Who's Gloria?
It's Gloria. Delhi heat check.
Isn't that Billy Hoyle's partner on White Man Can't Jump? Yeah, it was. Gloria.
Well, but that's the recovery. So you mentioned the names for Defensive Player of the Year. He's in that conversation. Big Nate. It's as easy as you like.
Foods that start with the letter Q.
She did well on Jeopardy, man.
She
won all the money.
She did.
It's the anniversary not long ago.
Yeah. Walachul from outside.
JLA is like, look, I've been on the bench because I had 3 fouls.
11 of 24 from 3, 46%.
Third quarters was pinned up. Couldn't find Qual back door. Third quarters have been a huge problem for Cairns. They've been outscored by 47 in their last 5 third quarters before today. So all of the good work they've been doing in first halves, much like Saturday's game against Perth.
Again, but that's been the story all year long. I mean, we're talking games way back, and you see Adam Ford there, where they were scoring single digits in the third quarter after strong starts. I think until a couple months into the season, they were the best first quarter team in the league of how well they started, but they were by far the worst third quarter team. And in the second, struggled to stay with it. JLA tests out the lateral quickness of Nate Yudai. Well defended.
Last minute of this third term. Shot clock into single numbers now for the Taipans. Kenny. Life was made very difficult because of Shea Illy.
Well, Nate Yudai's got very lucky there, because that would have been an unsportsmanlike foul. He was trying to slow that play down as soon as it happened. You see Shea Illy just fighting over the screen.
Tajima Calls picked up his third foul.
We talk about next season for the Taipans. I'm sure there'll be plenty of changes. And we've heard Adam Ford in the press conference say that he'd take a pay cut for Bull Coil and County Pinder. It is crucial for those two, that is what he is trying to create in the small market of the Taipans, that style of play that they can build around those two young, promising players.
They nail their imports, back their youngsters in. It could all turn around very quickly for them. Last play of the third quarter. Yeah, a little drop-off for Jordan Nartai. And it'll be a healthy lead for Melbourne at three-quarter time, 68-53. They're in control of this one now, one step closer to locking away the minor premiership. We'll come back with the final quarter now.
Coach! Oh, my God!
Warm applause as well. Isn't that fantastic? Plays his NBL 1 with Knox. He's probably got a few mates and family in the crowd.
Somebody tell Adam Ford. Let him finish it out, please.
I'm surprised he hasn't. Kenny into the game.
Oh, nice take. Good to see Keanu Penda, who just had a little cork, back in the game.
Little stinger.
15 and 8 for Pinder. On the back of a career high 24 on Saturday. We got a hand in the lane that time.
Well, here we go, by the way. Hammer, to answer your question, Statman's hit me. The average age of an NBL player is 27 years and 6 months.
Okay.
Well, there we go. How does that fit into the what is considered a youngster? And this is about, if we're talking about the Rookie of the Year award, something I'd like to see over the course of the next couple of years, maybe a reshaping of a kind of like a rising star as we see in the AFL, where maybe you can win it multiple times, an age cut-off where we're not going to have the development players who have that impact. You're a replacement player, you play the whole year, not eligible. All these couple of little things that we've had to tweak over the time. I still think there's a way that we can reform, reshape it. It's also making it a bit easier for people to understand who is eligible.
That's true.
But none of that matters right now. We know who's Corey's got the name written on.
The conversation today is about number 10 for Cairns Taipans, Ben Air.
Ben Air better have a toe ball on his back because Corey's about to hitch the wagon.
Facts. Got to watch him this off-season. Hopefully he keeps up the great work.
There'd be a spot for him on the Taipans roster next season, wouldn't there, Corey?
Yeah.
Another great story. This all set NBL 1 form translating into NBL opportunity. We've highlighted Lockie Barker a lot this season. Swatted by a hook party.
Wow.
That means he's going to punch her a ball one day.
No buckets allowed. Great offensive move, but even better defense.
To block that and then
Get that out of here.
he's going to break a hoop and he's going to break a ball.
That's 3 for the night.
You see, you know why that hurts him? Because he plays video games all the time, and that's why he's got his right hand taped on his thumbs, because his thumbs swell up from playing video games. That's true. That's not a fallacy. That is true.
You're kidding.
Stays to himself, keeps to himself. Have a look at that.
What's that? Gamer's thumb, is that what it's called?
That's the tricks on 2K. The right trigger, I believe. I should know. I'm not a 2K man. I'm a FIFA man.
I have no idea. I have very little idea what you're talking about. If there's any spare time on the TV, it's normally Peppa Pig or Bluey. Shout out to Bluey, by the way.
I'm not Bluey. Expected a shout out on Monday Night NBL Hoops.
Huge NBL fan, Bluey. Kenny. This is out. 84-69. Final stages of this one. Bubba knocks it down. 13 threes for the game for Melbourne on 43% shooting.
Oh, well, Jordan Nartai will not get credited for the assist, but he just gave a nice little assist to Jack White. Cairns hung tough, made some plays. Started really well. It's Hook Porty.
He's going to try and claim that he meant to get that to Agata, who steps out and misses everything.
Here's that steal, and then Shaylee just tried to throw it up. Nartai says, no, Jack White can dunk it instead.
Shea comes out of the game.
Well, this will just about lock up as well. Will lock up top spot for Melbourne United. Home court throughout the finals. Which makes things very, very interesting next weekend. Now, we're starting with Friday night. If the Hawks beat Perth, Melbourne and Tassie, with Dean Vickerman has been known to play the youngsters in a game that potentially might not matter in terms of them finishing top. So that means Tassie could get that win against Melbourne, which means it'll set up for the Phoenix versus Perth
On Sunday.
So it all starts Friday night. But having said that, if Hawks get up, Hawks need a win too. They want to try and get that home court advantage in the freeway series. But Dean Vickerman does like to play the youngsters in that last game if that game is irrelevant.
I got a question. Is if the Hawks lose out, could they get fourth or they're locked at third?
Let me get my spreadsheet out.
I've been thinking too much about race to fourth.
Dion Prewster into the game, blocked. Oh, Majuk Deng. Ben Air back out there. Hunting one more assist for a double-double. Deng for three.
Okay, so
Have taken one off.
they've taken one off. Okay, he's at 9.
Oh,
Got
no.
117 left.
Wouldn't surprise me if it
I
was
believe in my
free
man.
throws ones.
Just pass from Peatling. Zach Triplett into the game. Hook Porty on the offensive glass, misses out. Play through air once more. And he's bumped by Prewster, and he'll be on the free throw line. So the worst, Corey, in answer to your question, the worst that Illawarra can finish is 17 and 11 if they lose both in the last round. So that will have them teetering on fourth. That's if Perth win one of two.
What is the most ridiculous thing I can think of is that Tasmania could potentially finish with 17 wins and not make the finals.
It's ludicrous. It's farcical in a way. It's incredible in so many other ways.
I haven't said that any team will finish on 17 and not make the finals, where usually you think about getting 14 wins and you can start to think about final series. But Friday night, it's all going down.
Oh, yeah. Southeast Melbourne and Adelaide is the entree for Perth and Illawarra. 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Check your local guides, of course, and the Red Army, if you're watching tonight.
Well, you don't want to miss that one. Anybody.
Drop what you are doing and make sure that you're in the house at RAC on Friday night. Your team needs you. United fans stand now. Air with a late consolation treble.
Yeah, I'm so proud of this young kid. I'm so proud of him.
17 points, 9 assists.
4 rebounds. 1 turnover. Good on you, kid.
Peatling for Hook Porty.
It's a really good business decision as well. You know, I'm just going to throw it up there. He'll out-jump anybody and go and grab it.
Air wants it again.
Oh, hello.
I'm so proud of this kid, man.
It's 20 points. Melbourne United will go into the NBL playoff series as the #1 seed. They'll finish top of the table for the second year in a row on the back of a 92-80 victory on Monday Night Basketball.
Got the job done. Chris Golding said it was a danger game. The team's got not much to play for in terms of the season. Individually, they do. They come with some confidence. They play hard. And they threw a few punches. Melbourne United just flexed their muscle at the right time.